House of Representatives has called on the Central Bank of Nigeria to suspend the implementation of the increment in automated teller machine transaction charges given the economic situation in the country. The decision of the House was sequel to the adoption of a motion of urgent public importance sponsored by the member representing Esan Central, Esan West, Ebueben Federal Constituency, Edo State, Marcus Onobon, during Tuesday's plenary. Addressing his colleagues on the floor, Onobon noted that the Apex Bank, through a recent circular, prescribed an increase in ATM withdrawal charges and a discontinuation of the free ATM withdrawals for customers using other banks' ATMs, thereby imposing additional financial burdens on Nigerians. Recall that with the new policy, customers withdrawing from their bank's ATM will continue to enjoy free withdrawals. However, a fee of 100 naira will be applied to 20,000 naira withdrawals for customers from other banks transacting from ATMs within the bank premises. The People's Democratic Party lawmaker urged the Nigerians that Nigerians are already grappling with multiple economic hardships, including high inflation, increased fuel prices, electricity tariff hike, and numerous banking and service charges that significantly reduce disposable income and negatively impact their welfare. I'll quickly, Mr. Michael, I'd love to get your thoughts on this instance, please.
The Asian lawmaker, I want to say a very big thank you to you for you to have come up with this counter policy, counter award in order to see how we can reduce this dirty act that has been eating Nigerians up. I don't know why and how we found ourselves. I don't know how we got here. If you ask me, I don't know how we got here. Like, you have your ATM card. They are charging you for your own ATM card that you're holding. You are the one maintaining your card. You're the one holding. They say they are charging you for maintenance of ATM maintenance. You have everything. These are the things we talked about last month. Was it last month when we talked about this charges thing? That it should not be implemented. We said so. Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are dying. Nigerians already complaining, crying for the inflation and hike of things that are out there. These same people are people who Nigerians are supposed to be defending and be providing for. Instead, the same Nigerians are still extorting from them. They're still extorting from them. Why? How? To me, I want to say a very big thank you to this man who has on his own decided to be and stand against this particular practice, that he should stop. He should stop. All this while people have been saying banking. Do you know that market women no longer send their money to bank anymore?
How do they save their money?
They not save at home. They have what you call,
which is not safe. That's like the analog stage of saving. During our grandfathers' times, when they do not want to send their money to the banks, and rather, some of them would dig a hole or have the spots where they hide their monies. Is that actually what they do now?
That's what they do now.
But the question now would be, this bank new ATM charges is one out of many issue that Nigerians are grappling over. Can't other ones be catered and checked into? Especially, like I keep calling it out, the minimum wage, if something can actually be done about it, because I really don't know why your face is like that.
I don't see that happening.
If something can be done about it, the ATM charges is about 100 naira for 20,000 naira. This is more like when you withdraw from another bank, you're paying extra on it. I remember the other times when we used to use ATMs to withdraw cash. Three times, or the 3 times that you have to withdraw is about 65 naira, from any bank of your choice. And then now this new charge has come up. The question still is, this ATM that are put there in front of those banks, do they still dispense cash? That's the question, because I'm sure you and I know that when we are ready to withdraw cash, really, we do not go to the banks. We know where we go to get our cash right now. We would rather pay whatever we could just to make sure we get, because oftentimes we go to the ATM machines to the ATMs to make withdrawals, and you notice that they're actually out of funds, no service. You could have been on the queue for about 20 to 30 minutes waiting for your turn, and eventually you do not get that cash in that instance. Well, the question, I still go back to ask that this is one out of many Nigerians want to be the refs to look into this. I will still commend it, but it is one out of many that Nigerians want to be taken care of.
Nigerians want to be taken care of. Now, everyone, including myself, I've been suffering. I wanted Nigerians to help me too. So, me being here to talk to is another thing. So, I think let's go back to the main facts. Okay. You see, Nigeria, that last time when we talked about this whole charges, I told you that we're already using money to buy money in Nigeria. No, or none of these their ATM works. None dispenses cash. Instead, bank will go and begin to liaise with these POS owners, where bank on their own will give them money. I don't know what percentage they give to them too. And they are the people threatening early when they said this POS thing that if any Nigerian should buy money, such person should be arrested. The same them. Are we not buying money? Now when you say transfer 20,000, once you make one transfer, okay, let's say for instance, someone who is sick in the village, and the person's bill is supposed to be 40,000, and you send 40,000 to the person. You're telling us that what the person is going to get is about 38,000. I mean 39,000. I think 38,800. Is it now? I think 38,000 or something. So, but the person problem been solved? No. And if I need something important, I need money, I cannot go to ATM. I will not go. I prefer using the POS. Because they're the people who are always available. They're the ones who respond to us whenever we go to them. You go to bank and you stay at the ATM dispensing section. You'll be there for like 1 hour, 2 hours. Once it gets to your turn, you hear them say they are unable to dispense cash. Or usual inoperative, something like that. Some will say server at what they call black cat. I don't know. So my own is that the whatever should be looked into and be considered. Nigerians are hungry. What we want now is not people Nigeria extorting from us. All we want is Nigerian feeding us, not extorting from us.